If you're here for the love of videography, this is shot on my Mavic 2 Zoom and my Canon EOS R. If you're here for the love of travel, this is the drive into Jerome, Arizona, an abandoned mining town in North Arizona, riddled with old shafts, abandoned mining camps, and as we found out, some of them might even be coming alive again. There's a lot to look at here, and pretty much all of it's a tourist attraction. You can pause right here if you want to read a little bit more about Jerome, but we're just going to dig right into it. Right here, this is my first impression of the city. So the first thing I wanted to do was, of course, get my drone into the air, because we didn't have any real plans other than driving to Jerome and checking it out. I got the vibe that that's what most people are doing there. There's this big hotel up top, you can stay there. There's also other places to stay, but why not go for the haunted hotel? Once we flew around a little bit, we decided to drive through the town. The roads themselves are amazing, but about halfway up, there's a sign that caught my eye, and we were headed to my first legit ghost town. Hope you guys enjoy the adventure. First ghost town, bud. Security. Thank you. Look at this thing. Looks like we done found ourselves in a legit ghost town, Lena.
Yeah.
A $14 ghost town. They got a lot of ghost town stuff. It's like a collection of everything some guy found out here ever. Painless. Dental room specialties. Oh man.
Oh no.
I feel bad for anyone that actually had to sit in that chair as a patient. Lena has ran away.
Good thing they don't require pants. That got me so good.
Bye. Stud Baker. Old Model T. Guys? Oh, there's a pig in there with you? Oh. And chickens in there. You guys got pigs?
It smells great.
Goats and chickens all in one natural habitat. And this way they're having a ball. Basically, your security system is that bar. Yeah, you really don't want to crash in that one.
Like 100 or so people living in Jerome now. And there's only 12 people that live there.
And it's probably all people working at hotels and attractions.
People,
and
working there.
Where do you live?
I live in Jerome.
Oh, okay, so you're one of those 100.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Dude, you're the prettiest chickens I have ever seen. You got the same haircut as me, dude.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you have my haircut.
Oh. Hi.
Such a variety. This place has the biggest animal variety I've ever seen. Like, their ducks hang out with their chickens.
Rooster, sitting pretty.
Rooster roosting. These trucks. If you're like into them. Pull some weight. That's a cool fire truck. Convertible fire truck. Hello. Looks
like the back was big.
Probably was. Wow. Time to enter the mine. Our first mine in. Oh yeah, look, we know what this is from our last video. That's what they used to bang the holes.
It's pretty low.
Little shaft there. Oh, that's it. Huh. Well.
Got a real Sosley experience though.
Not quite as fun as going in a real mine. Probably the weakest mine I've ever been in. Doesn't even feel like a mine because the walls are just bricks. It's just like mine style.
How are you today?
Hello.
Great, how are you, sir?
Not bad. Where are you from?
Well, we're from Chicago, the Chicago area, but we live in Phoenix now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife grew up in Niles, Downers Grove, that area, if you know where that
Oh,
is.
cool. Yeah, we grew up in Rockford,
Okay.
and then we spent 6 years in Atlanta. And it's like the last year I lived there, I started checking out gold mines and like exploring out there.
You took $7 million out of that hole right there by 1914.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of money in 1914.
Yeah.
Of course, Jerome was a $1 billion copper camp.
Uh-huh.
In 1890, they did a census. They came up with 15,000. Same story now as then. They wouldn't count the Mexican miners. So there were 25,000 people here until 1944 when the mines closed. Of course, Jerome had an upper and lower. See this loose gravel? That's the narrow gauge railroad bed. The stone wall below it's the wagon road. And the train depot for Jerome, if you step over here, see the reddish rocks up here?
Uh-huh.
The train depot sat right on top of there until 1910. Upper Jerome.
Wow, it was all the way up there?
Yeah, Upper Jerome was from these ledges straight out to the left, and 500 feet above that parking lot you came by on this side of the fire station. And when they realized that they built most of the industrial part of the town on one of the richest copper strikes to this day in North America, and they couldn't get to it, that's when Mr. Clark took 5,000 men, went down below us and bought some land. Called it Clarkdale. Did you see the little town down here?
Yeah, I did.
So he built a power plant, new smelter, ran the railroad there, laid out every street, designed the sewer and water system, built a church for every denomination, every house, every business, every store.
Jeez.
4 months.
Whoa.
While he was doing that, another several thousand men started removing the 180 million tons of this overburdened rock. And that's when Jerome became a $1 billion copper camp. There's 87 miles of mine shafts below us. There's 2.5 miles of mine shafts off from this tunnel.
Yeah,
right
that
here.
looks awesome.
So this is the
Oh,
ele-
shoot. Yeah, okay. I didn't even know. So this is the hole right here.
Yeah, and this is the elevator.
Oh,
Those
wow.
wheels are set up here in a big head frame. And the winch building was over there.
Was this the main shaft or just one of them?
Just one of them.
Yeah.
It was the main shaft for this town.
Uh-huh.
See, so we're still a separate town. People get up here and think they're in Jerome, but this is Haynes.
This is Haynes right here.
Yeah, Haynes, Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so they're not ever probably going to mine out here again.
They were going to come back in just before the pandemic or whatever you want to call it. You know, who knows what to believe in.
Yeah.
You know, you watch 10 news reports, you get 10 different stories. Are you just supposed to pick one and go with it?
Right.
I mean, it's so much bullshit.
The last one we visited was Consolidated Gold Mine, and
Okay.
the same thing happened in the gold rush started in Georgia before it came out here.
Yeah.
And Consolidated Gold Mine, same thing. They hit a spring and they shut it down. They turned it into a tourist attraction, and last year they were like, "We're this close because the price of gold's going up to just
pumping it
having
out,
enough
yeah.
money to pump it out." Is this one even pumpable or?
Oh,
Is
well,
it-
it's dry.
Oh, it's dry.
All the mine there's the mining company has a big crew here, about 20 guys, and every day they're bracing things up, pumping
So
things out.
oh, so they're drying it out.
Yeah.
You can beat the spring.
Yeah, well, everything drains downhill,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't really need a lot of pumps.
Oh, that's cool. They must be in a different area than here, huh?
Yeah, there's shafts below us 5,000 feet.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
All right, well, anyway.
I appreciate the info.
Thank you very
Look
much.
around, you got until 5 o'clock. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll be out of here soon. I appreciate it.
All right, go to YouTube, Gold King Mine.
Okay, we gotcha. I'll check it out. What was your name?
I'm Steve.
Thank
Steve?
you, Steve.
Have a good one.
All right.
Steve just gave us all the lowdown. That's really interesting, though. So it might be mined again. There might be people under us right this second getting ready to go home.
Yeah.
Really? Isn't that crazy?
Just went around her entire.
This house, so she hasn't lived in it for 60 years.
This is.
Thank you guys for coming with on our ghost town tour, my first time. Like I said, we were going to Jerome. This isn't actually in Jerome though, like the gentleman told us. This ghost town's pretty cool. You don't get a tour or anything. It's $7 to get in. I recommend checking it out, especially if you're into old cars, old machinery. There's so much stuff to check out here. It's a quick little thing. You know, you could spend an hour or two here. I mostly recommend it for photos. A lot of photo ops. I wish you got a tour guide, but I got lucky and came on a dead day and got those two gentlemen to help me out. So I know I got my $7 worth. I had an absolute blast. Getting a little chilly out, getting a little crisp up in this elevation. Gonna see if we can maybe do one more drone flight, maybe get a few more photos, but ultimately head out. So thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.